In this Picsart review, I'm going to walk you through all the key pros and cons of one of the more interesting graphic design solutions out there. An app that makes far more use of AI than most. Let's dive straight in. I'll start with the advantages of using Picsart and then take you through the things it could do better. 1. It's great for creating AI images and videos. Picsart is a great choice as a tool for creating AI images or videos. First, it provides a really wide range of AI-powered tools for image generation, image editing, video creation, video editing, and creative enhancement. These effectively let you create or edit content via simple text prompts. Second, and this is a particularly important point, Picsart lets you choose which AI model you'd like to generate your work with. It currently supports 20 different AI image models, including big hitters like Flux, Imagen, Qwen, and Nano Banana. And it lets you work with 32 AI video models, including Veo 3.1, Sora, Runway, and many others. This gives you a huge amount of flexibility when it comes to the kind of images and videos you can generate. Third, it gives you a powerful system, Flow, for managing the AI image and video generation process. This lets you chain multiple creative steps, i.e., image generation, editing, styling, variation, and motion into a single, repeatable process. The reusable nature of Picsart flows can save you hours of manual work. And finally, in the form of its Aura feature, Picsart gives you access to a long-form AI video generation tool. This lets you stitch 8-second video clips together to create longer, thematically consistent pieces of work. Doing so effectively requires a bit of trial and error, but with the right prompts and approach, it lets you go beyond simple clip creation and create more story-focused output. 2. Its photo editor is excellent. Picsart's photo editing toolkit remains one of the biggest selling points of the platform. It's feature-packed and very flexible. In addition to giving you all the standard controls you'd expect, brightness, contrast, saturation, and so on, it gives you a host of creative filters and effects that let you create genuinely distinctive work. These include cinematic looks, duotone treatments, stylized color grading, blur and distortion effects, anime-style transformations, and artistic presets. On top of that, Picsart gives you overlays, things like light leaks, bokeh, textures, film grain, sparkles, and atmospheric effects. All these are perfect for creating striking social media graphics, ads, and stylized promotional visuals. Crucially, Picsart also supports layers and blend modes. This means you can control how different elements interact with each other, and this opens the door to much more creative image manipulation than you'll find in many beginner-friendly design tools. Add in decent face retouching tools, and you end up with a photo editor that's far richer than you might expect at this price point. 3. Its repurposing tool is extremely fast. Picsart has one of the fastest resizing and reformatting tools I've tested. Changing canvas sizes, switching aspect ratios, or adapting a design for different platforms happens almost instantly. When repurposing content, you can choose from 70 preset sizes covering social media, ads, and video formats. Picsart's speed of delivery, alongside its flexible range of format types, makes it a particularly good solution for multi-platform content production. 4. Its mobile app is great. Picsart's mobile app deserves a special mention. Most of the platform's key features are available in its mobile version, including its AI tools, photo editor, and video editor. The app also surfaces trending effects, viral formats, and seasonal content, and lets you apply relevant templates easily. This makes the solution especially useful for Instagram and TikTok creators. The mobile app also provides a feature that lets you edit video clips by deleting words from a transcript, with the video automatically trimming to match. All this makes creating content on the go really easy. Picsart's mobile experience is definitely one of its strongest selling points. 5. It's very competitively priced. Pricing is another area where Picsart performs strongly. Its plans are considerably cheaper than those of many competing design platforms. And if you pay annually, the discounts can be dramatic, in some cases reducing monthly costs by up to 80%. Finally, generating images and videos with Picsart's AI credits can work out a lot cheaper than using standalone AI models. Okay, so those are the key reasons I think you should consider using Picsart. But what could it do better? I'll come to that in just a moment. But just before I do, a quick note to say that if you check out the video description, you'll find a link to a special free version of Picsart. This is a genuinely usable plan that gives you a great way to try the platform out. Okay, now let's look at the disadvantages of using Picsart. 1. It's not the best choice for typography or layout-heavy work. Picsart is lighter than rivals on features involving layout control and typography. There's limited support for grids, alignment systems, vectors, and typographic styling. Picsart can handle simple text overlays and compositions, but don't expect the sort of control over fonts and vectors that you'll get from desktop graphic design platforms, or even some browser-based ones like Kittle. 2. Its template library is quite small. Picsart's template library is relatively small compared to those of its main rivals. There are 80,000 templates available for Picsart, but hundreds of thousands available for key competitor Adobe Express and millions for Canva. That said, this matters less than it used to. Picsart's AI tools make it easy to generate custom visuals and layouts from scratch. And in many cases, it's quicker to do that than to scroll through large template libraries. However, if you prefer starting from polished, ready-made templates rather than generating designs yourself, Picsart's smaller template selection may still feel limiting. 3. Customer support could be a bit better. Customer support for Picsart is available via live chat and email, but there's no phone support for the platform available. Its help center is generally okay, but it doesn't go into quite as much depth as you might expect. When testing the platform for this review, I often found that the company's blog offered clearer feature explanations than the official support documentation. Support hours may also be inconvenient depending on your location. And when I contacted Picsart's customer service team during testing, it took them a long time to reply to my query. 4. There aren't that many apps or integrations available for the platform. Unlike competing solutions, Picsart doesn't give you access to a large apps and integrations library. This makes the platform harder to use in conjunction with popular third-party services. That said, it is possible to use syncing tools to make Picsart work with external apps, and built-in integrations are provided for Google Ads and Meta. A HTML export tool and a competitor ad analysis feature are also useful for making Picsart talk to the outside world. But even so, it would be better if a wider range of dedicated integrations was available. Okay, so those are the key pros and cons of using Picsart. Next up, I'll give you my verdict on the platform. But just before that, it'd be great if you could like this video and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching it. This will give you access to all our app reviews and online business tips going forward. Alright, verdict time. Overall, Picsart is a strong, competitively priced platform that's particularly good for image-led design and AI-powered content creation. It gives you access to a very wide range of AI image and video models, and features like Flow and Aura make AI generation easier and more structured than in most competing tools. On top of that, its photo editor is excellent. Picsart is also very fast to work with. Resizing and repurposing designs is almost instant, and its mobile app is one of the best available, especially for social-first content and on-the-go creation. Where Picsart falls short is on layout-heavy work. It's not a great choice for vector or typography-focused design, and its template library and support options aren't as extensive as those of some rivals. I feel its customer service could be a bit more responsive too. And that's that, our Picsart review. I hope you found it useful. Before you go, we'd love you to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe or follow wherever you're watching it. If you'd like to try Picsart out, A reminder that you'll find a link to a special free version of the platform in the video description. And finally, if you have any questions or thoughts of your own on Picsart, do drop them in the comments. We read them all and will do our best to help.